What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So there seems to be attack after attack after attack when it comes to the SEC. And some people may think it might be warranted. And I like to think that people or businesses or crypto projects are innocent until proven guilty. I do it everywhere, in any place. But it seems like our systems, every single system is always guilty until proven innocent, right? People are placed in jail. Before they are actually proven to do whatever crime is whatever the crime that they had. I've seen people go through a year of being in jail before they even have any type of trial, and then they end up going to trial and realizing that they have the wrong person. Or sometimes they still fluff it with a lot of information that confuses people, and then they rule in that favor. But we're not talking about that. What we're talking about today is the SEC and how they continue to attack different projects, different crypto exchanges, and just overall make the crypto market very difficult to trade in and believe in, right? People, everybody that I talk to about crypto is always like, um, I don't know if crypto is it. Like, you see all this news about, SEC suing this and suing that. So why should I believe in the crypto market if the SEC doesn't really even believe in the crypto market? Or are they only believing in Bitcoin, and should I only invest in Bitcoin? And that's really the mindset that they want to create. And it's a problem. It's a really, really big problem when there are a lot of projects that are doing great things and they're just not able to do the same things for the US because it may not be offered here because everything is labeled a security. Um, so the US is just going to be behind if uh, this comes true and everything is labeled a security besides Bitcoin. Now, we just saw the ruling with Ripple stating that that was not a security, or is not a security. So that's a big win for the US market. But then again, appeals and, different things that are kind of pushing, exchanges to not trade and maybe go out of business if they're not able to trade. Um, it's just a whole mess. It's a whole problem. So I wanted to talk about the whole SEC situation with Hex, which has now become a thing. So let's go through it. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Don't forget about some of the other links that are in the description. That does help out the channel as well. If you haven't checked out my first video that I posted earlier today, where it was talking about everything being delisted off of Coinbase because of the SEC, feel free to check out that video as well. That should already be up. But let's talk about this. It's right on the screen. SEC charged Hex founder Richard Hart with misappropriating millions of dollars of investor funds from unregistered crypto asset securities offerings that raised more than $1 billion. So, if we get into kind of the meat and potatoes of this whole thing, so the SEC, let's go through here. So the SEC and Securities and Exchange Commission today charged Richard Hart, aka Richard Schuler, and three unincorporated entities that he controls, Hex, Pulse Chain, and PulseX, with conducting unregistered offerings of crypto asset securities that raised more than $1 billion in assets from investors. The SEC also charged Hart and Pulse Chain with fraud for misappropriating at least $12 million of offering proceeds to purchase luxury goods, including sports cars, watches, 555 carat black diamonds. Hart and Hex allegedly offered and sold Hex tokens in an unregistered offering, collecting more than 2.3 million Ethereum. 2.3 million Ethereum, including through so-called recycling transactions. Hart orchestrated two additional unregistered crypto asset security offerings that each raised hundreds of millions of dollars more in crypto assets. The SEC complaint filed in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of New York alleges that Hart, Hex, Pulse Chain, and PulseX violated the registration provisions of Section 5 of Securities Act of 1993 or 1933. They violated the anti-fraud provisions of the federal securities laws. The complaint seeks injunction or relief, disengorgement of ill-gotten gains, plus prejudgment interest penalties and other equitable reliefs. So this is just another piece to the puzzle of whatever the hell their puzzle is, right? They have 100-piece puzzle, and we have no idea what the picture is, what they want to do. And it seems like in everything that I've kind of come across, it seems like they just don't want the crypto market to explode yet because they don't know what crypto is going to be and what type of an impact it's going to have. They can claim all these things that they're claiming, saying that, hey, cryptocurrency assets are a way of laundering money or whatever. Actual businesses are ways for that people are laundering money right now. But cryptocurrency projects, because it's decentralized, because it's not thoroughly tracked right now, you may have that case to where you have some illegal things that are going on. Okay. That doesn't mean that's the majority of what is actually happening. And yes, you can find a way to regulate these things through the exchanges, but attacking the exchanges that are offering these crypto assets and calling these crypto assets securities makes no sense at all. We should be kind of lifting these things up and understanding that they are innocent until proven guilty. So let's figure out ways that we can regulate things. If you don't like how something is running, then find a way to regulate it. And we can find a way to regulate it through the exchanges. For instance, we already have Binance that's doing an innovation zone, an infrastructure zone, setting things up so that it could be delisted if anything does happen, if they're not, living up to their word or their mission, or looks like a legitimate project or not a legitimate project. Like, that's the good thing about these crypto exchanges, is that you have your regulation that can go through the exchanges itself. And if you have laws, that's why you have different types of exchanges like Binance.us or Binance, because you have different laws that you have to follow. And we can find a way to do things the right way, but they always find a way to kind of attack or collapse the crypto market. Because to me, as you see Ripple win, now it looks like what they're doing with Coinbase and Binance and Hex and Terra Luna Classic and UST, right? And BUSD. It looks like they're just trying to kind of make up for what was missing and just continue with this negative market that we've seen until they get an understanding of what crypto is, which maybe they don't even they won't understand what crypto is. You look at our government, and they just recently started to understand Facebook and how they make money from Facebook, when it's the easiest thing to kind of grasp, to understand that they run ads, and they make their money through ads. And if they can't understand that, what makes you think that they're going to understand the blockchain? So I think it's more for like giving them time to understand it, because everybody in our government, no offense to anybody that is older, because some people that are older actually want to continue to educate themselves. Other people that are older do not want to continue to educate themselves. But majority of what we have in our government are, elder people that may not want to learn something new about funds, and doesn't really matter to them because they may be closer to death than others, meaning that all the money will be passed on to children and children's children who probably know about this stuff. So it's just an issue that we're dealing with the SEC. But that's another project, another company, another I guess exchange, you can say. That, well, all the exchanges and companies and projects that are being attacked, I would say. Um, but yeah, let's see how this does play out. I know right now there's a lot of hype looking at Hex itself and looking at what has happened. So it went from 1 cent all the way down to about 43% or 40% of a penny, and now we see that starting to climb again. So I know people are looking for the best opportunity, and they may be looking for this as a short-term opportunity to make money from Hex. I have not jumped in that opportunity. I don't think I will unless it comes down a significant amount. Because right now it's still looking at about $1 billion market cap, which is still not the highest point that it's ever been, but definitely a higher point. I would love to see it a lot lower in order to make an investment. But if you find an opportunity, make that move. I'm all for it. I'm all for you making a move and making the best of the situation. But anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Also, let me know what you think about this situation in the comment section below, because it's definitely crazy.